Warriors got a nice win over the struggling Charlotte Hornets, and it kind of showed the youth movement of the Warriors kind of emerging and really showing that, yeah, despite not having Steph Curry right now, despite not having Andrew Wiggins, the Warriors can still play well at a championship level. And I'm not saying the Warriors are favorites. I'm not saying the Warriors necessarily can win on a consistent basis without, those star players that are injured. But I will say this, the youth movement is looking great. And, Kuminga and Poole, those guys are really making a big impact. The Warriors in this game against the Hornets, really from the jump, were great. They scored 37 in the first quarter. The game did get closer, though, but the Warriors held on and won by a final score of 110 to 105. And, I think Kuminga was the big story. He came off the bench. He had 14 points. He wasn't the leading scorer. The leading scorer was Klay Thompson, who had 29, followed by Jordan Poole with 24. And Looney even had 11. But yeah, Kuminga off the bench, though, getting those clutch shots, his defense, like I said, his shooting, he does not miss. I mean, he is a great shooter. Even like Ty Jerome, too, 5 points for him, 6 for Lamb, 4 for Moody, and 8 for Wiseman. No Baldwin in this game, but, obviously he's kind of been in and out in the lineup. So, like I said, that youth movement, most of those guys I just mentioned are younger guys. And so, yeah, the Warriors get a nice win following the Christmas Day victory over Memphis. It's a good win for them. For the Hornets, of course, they've been struggling this season, but they still had a good game from LaMelo Ball. He had 21 points, followed by Terry Rozier, who had 19, and 12 for Jalen McDaniels. The Hornets, like I said, they haven't even hit double-digit wins yet. They are struggling, but, the Warriors at this point, with all the injuries, it's hard to tell if, they can actually, be beating these bad teams sometimes because, it's difficult. But yeah, Jonathan Kuminga, he didn't miss a single shot. He also had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. So it kind of goes to that point I made of his defense being very good as well. And just his overall court awareness. I think Kuminga is one of those guys that really, he can play a lot of different positions. I honestly think, he's a true forward, but he just has that great basketball IQ. So yeah, this game really shouldn't have been all that close, honestly, just considering how good the Warriors played from the get-go. But it did get closer. The Warriors got cold. And the Warriors, in that fourth quarter, it was just really Jonathan Kuminga and Poole scoring 16 of that 21 points. So yeah, it was a good win for the Warriors. They got the Utah Jazz next. It's going to be another tough challenge, as of course the Warriors, probably won't have Klay Thompson because it's a back-to-back, and of course no Curry and Wiggins. So, yeah, it's a very nice thing to see when the Warriors can win without those guys, even though we'd love to see them in the lineup because, it kind of just goes to show the future when, the unfortunate time comes when Curry and all those veterans retire. But, no, yeah, it was a good win for the Warriors. I'm happy about it. I'm glad we got the win. Looking forward to the next game. Of course, the Warriors, when they play at home, too, are very, very good. Really goes to show their home court advantage is important. And so, yeah, it was a good win for them. And I hope they can continue on in the next one. Also for the Warriors, too, in this game, I really appreciated how they limited their turnovers. Yeah, they had 14, which was 2 more than Charlotte. But, at the same time, considering that they usually have close to 20, if not more than 20, I'm satisfied. So, yeah, it was a good game for the Warriors, a lot of points in the paint. And that's going to do it, guys. They moved to 17-18, moving back to, towards that 500 mark, which we like to see. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I'll see you guys later. And yeah, go Warriors.